Well, speaking of relationships, you and your girlfriend, is it still your girlfriend?
No.
Okay, you guys finally broke up.
Listen, it's one of those situations. We broke up a few times.
A few times.
But yeah,
but you're currently not together?
Nah.
Do you think you'll get back together?
I would say no, but I never say never.
Never say never.
Hey, go ahead.
Because I remember when I did an interview on your platform last time, a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Me and you were hanging out, and then like I looked over and I saw this look on your face, and I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" And you're like, my girl just put out all this shit on the internet and blah blah, and now you had to deal. And I felt really bad for you because I was right there when it happened.
Yeah.
And wasn't there another situation where she like slammed the door on your mom's hand?
Nah, like
well, you said that. I saw the video of you saying that.
Yeah, but like I think people are it's overblown because I didn't really explain the story. It's, by the way, very bad sequence of events, but the same time that happens, we're trying to get her out of the house. Just because, like, hey, listen, a woman will get into all your shit, man. Like, a woman will get into every fucking thing. Like, every passcode you have, she knows how to get in there. So, she's going into a room because she was like bunkered in like my studio space. Like I have a whole studio in like my house. She was like bunkered in there. And when I went in and I unlocked it, she left. And then, she's going into like the bathroom, like that's upstairs. And, my mom is like saying, hey, wait. And then she closes the door. My mom's hand gets caught a little bit. And after that, she moved out.
Right, because were you saying like your brother wanted to call the police or something of that sort?
Yeah. Well, because you're dealing, let me tell you, like we black, you know what I mean? So like when you deal with a woman and the woman's going crazy like that, like, unfortunately, like it's going to sound like a very bitch made thing to say. The only recourse you have is contacting the police, and usually contacting the police before it gets any type of violent. You know why? Because, again, nobody cares if she slapped you 20 times. If you even like pushed her, like, you're done. So, in that situation, you call the cops. You know what I mean?
So were the cops called?
Yeah. There was a restraining order put out.
On her?
Yeah.
Was she arrested?
Nah.
Well, you got lucky because in California, I think because of the OJ case, when there's a domestic dispute, the cops have to arrest somebody.
Really?
Yeah, because, Nicole Brown would keep calling the police on OJ because he was wilding out and everything else like that. And OJ never got arrested. And then ultimately she got killed. And the cops were being basically bashed like, yo, you guys had all these warning signs. You could have arrested him and that could have potentially stopped this murder from happening. Well, whatever. He was found not guilty, but, still the overall sentiment is that, he did it. So now in California, if the police get called and it's domestic, somebody's going to jail that day. So you got lucky that you were in New Jersey?
Yeah.
You got lucky.
And also, I be just thinking like, man, listen, when you call the cops on a woman, like they let me tell you how they treat it. They bring the woman over there and they look at the woman, they say, fuck what he talking about. Do we have a reason to lock him up?
It's wild. Yeah.
So it's one of those situations where, trust me, they're more than accommodating when you're saying, hey, this is a person who is clearly not, the woman is doing something. You ain't doing nothing, right? Yeah. So they basically look at me like, you really want us to lock her up? Like that's the type of time they're on. You know what I mean?
You got lucky.
Which again, I try not to I don't want to put nobody in jail. Like, a lot of those times I just need to be separated from that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?